silver bells all seem to say throw cares away. Christmas is here, bringing good cheer to young and old, meek and the bold. Ding dong, that is their song. With joyful ring, more caroling, one seems to hear words of good cheer from everywhere, filling the air. Oh, how they bound, raising the sound, all in the dale, telling their tale. Glory in excelsis Deo.
Well, hey everyone, welcome to Mountain Students, A Christmas Carol. My name's Charlie. Hey, real quick, who's excited for Christmas? Go ahead, raise your hand. Yeah, I know every year we come together to mark this season, and on the outside, it may seem awesome. Every one of us has had some experience with the holiday season that has some warmth to it. You received something, you gave something. Maybe right now you have those butterflies in your stomach or the pressure to give the right gift to that special someone. You know who I'm talking about, that cute guy or girl that you've been snapping with? Yeah, you're not that slick. We see you. But for real, on the outside, things may appear awesome, but we don't want to be naive here. We don't want to discredit those around us where the Christmas season actually brings up some bad times for us. You know, I remember one time, Christmas, I was so upset because the presents I received were not good enough compared to my sister's. So I locked myself in the bathroom to cry. If I'm being a little more vulnerable, Christmas growing up always let me down. Because there was always someone from school or a sports team that got better, cooler, and more expensive presents than I did. And it made me feel insecure about my family's financial situation. But not only that, I told myself the lies that I wasn't as loved as those other kids. And for others of us, this Christmas may be your first Christmas without someone you love. Or maybe Christmas is not the season where your family gets on their best behavior. Or maybe, like me, you wanted better gifts, but it doesn't work in the budget. You're supposed to feel happy, but you feel sad, or alone, or empty. Christmas, as we know it, is complicated. Can we all agree on that? Now, how many of you have seen the movie A Christmas Carol? It's a movie based on the famous Charles Dickens novel of the same title. And our dear friend Ebenezer Scrooge is causing quite the stir among the town. Christmas time, well actually all the time it seems, doesn't bring cheer on his face or joy to his heart. But what we learn is there's a series of events that occur in his life where he discovers why he is the way that he is. He comes face to face with the wrongdoings thanks to the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. And by the end of the story, Scrooge turns it all around. Yay! Happy ending, right? Well, we got to thinking about this year. What events occurred in our own lives that make us feel less joy, less happy? What's happened in our lives that has made it so that we aren't excited about the joy of Christmas this year? Or maybe do you think you could find deeper meaning of Christmas this year? Beyond the gifts, beyond the hot chocolate, beyond the movies and the rom-coms? Now, I don't know you. Well, I know some of you, but for the most part, I don't know you. But I do know there is a reason why you feel the way you feel, why you ache the way you ache, why you long for what you long for. And if you put yourself in Scrooge's shoes, I think we can get to the bottom of it. So I want to invite you to do two things for me. First, I want to invite you to come back next week to our series, Mountain Students, A Christmas Carol. We have an awesome message lined up by a good friend whose story you just have to hear to believe. They take a look at their Christmas pasts and help bring some sense to it. And secondly, as a way to stay on theme with the ghost of Christmas present, we've decided to do some good this Christmas. Regardless of what has happened to you, we can still choose to bring good into this world. In fact, that is what God desires from each of those who are choosing to follow him. Just as God sent Jesus to this earth to bring good news of great joy to the world, we have an opportunity in this season and beyond to do good. So if you haven't taken a few minutes to bring about some encouragement or some hope, check out the lobby of your campus and see just how a few of your minutes or a few of your dollars can change someone's Christmas for good. And before I leave, I have one last thing to say. I'm so glad you're here. If you're new to Mountain Students, I hope you experience quickly the way that this community is for you. If you haven't heard it yet, welcome home. I hope you see that we're a community about making a difference in the world, and we're a community that chooses real and authentic over fake and hype. So go and bring some hope and joy into this Christmas season. Go and gather with your group and have some fun. And please make sure to eat some great food and drink plenty of hot chocolate. We love you guys and enjoy the party.